Hi everyone, this is Shannon with Apex Tarot, and I hope that you're doing fantastic. I'm just hopping in here for a just because reading for you all. Happy birthday to all you Scorpios out there. The sun has now moved into your sign, so I hope it's going to be a fantastic one. And if you are a Libra and you're a cusper, I hope that you all had a fantastic birthday. I was fixing to say I hope you have a fantastic birthday, but today's Scorpio season. Nonetheless, I'm just wishing everybody a happy day, all right? Let's go ahead and just take a look here and see what Spirit wants you to know. If anybody would like a reading, please contact me at apextarot_a_pure_spirit, and I'll get you taken care of, and I'll tell you exactly how that works. All right, let's get started. All right, guys. Let's see here. Let me plug this phone in real quick so that the battery stays charged on it. All righty. Thank you, Sweet Divine, for clear, defined messages. What do we need to know and understand? What's the message for us here? Somebody's been battling and warring and pushing through and thinking about the past and all that kind of stuff. About past family and situations and how you feel and all that good stuff. Well, you just need to tap into your intuition, ask the divine what you need to do, right? Thank you, Sweet Divine, for clear, defined messages. I just bind and block right now all negative forces, and I command for the truth to come to the surface, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you for your sweet wisdom, for your sweet spirit. We have the sun popping up. Now, I just did a reading on Facebook, and the sun popped up in the future position. So this is beautiful. This is coming out for the overall energy. And the sun right now is in Scorpio, so things coming to the surface. Be known how you feel emotionally, magnetic stuff, pulling you in. The sun represents a yes card. So if anybody had a question, this is a yes. This is romance. It's children. It's success. It's a good future. And it's marriage. And that's beautiful for an overall energy coming out here for us. I love it. So let's go ahead and see what else comes out here. All right. We have the Two of Cups coming out. Beautiful. And you know what's so funny is that reading that I just did for the Facebook, this was clarified, or I clarified the sun and the Two of Cups came out. That's amazing that this is coming out. So overall energy is the sun. So happiness, hopefully no pride with the sun there. All right. We've got the Two Cups. We've got the Page of Cups, beautiful apologies and being artistic and saying you love one another and children and all that kind of stuff, beautiful. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is public recognition. We have the Ace of Swords coming out, beautiful. For the second row, we have the Two of Pentacles, somebody juggling two things or wanting to exchange. We got two twos right here. And then we have the Emperor himself, which has an Empress somewhere, and he is a father figure. We got children showing up above him. We've got public things here on both of these rows because the Emperor is a public figure. We also have an end of a cycle coming out, the Ten of Wands underneath the Six of Wands. Somebody could have had a powerful tower moment and where passion was concerned with something, some kind of truth that came out here. And then we got the World. This is beautiful. We got success on both these lines. Well, obviously, if the Two of Cups is showing out here and what was the overall energy was the sun, that's absolutely gorgeous. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. We've got the Six of Swords. So now we've got two sixes out here. We've also got the Hangman. The heavens are showing up here. Five high arcanas here. And then we've got the Five of Cups. Somebody's turned around now and seen those two cups. All right. And the outcome, Seven of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. Obviously, right underneath where the Emperor wars, right? And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. And we've got the Hierophant, all right, commitment and things like that. And then we've got the Queen of Cups underneath the deck as well. So feeling compassionate, mother situations going on. That top row there, we've got seeing eye to eye and soulmates and surprises and some kind of public recognition and the truth. Plain and simple coming out here. We also have on the second row, we have somebody juggling something, trying to make a decision, balancing whatever finances, needing aid. The emperor represents giving aid, or a father figure, or in some cases somebody's been stubborn because it's just been back and forth about this love connection, or about coming and saying they're sorry, or something like that, or surprising somebody, or getting in touch with their emotions, their feelings, having a transformative, passion towards something. But somebody's laying down the burden here and passing some kind of test because truth is here. All right, so if this is one party or a group of people, or in another party in a group of people, because like I said, when the emperor shows up there, that represents, public things happening. We got a public card here and a public card here. What's mutual is truth. Jupiter represents the truth, and we got truth on the top line. All right. And the emperor in the upright represents somebody who has conviction, which would war for truth. Even if he's been going back and forth in a very grounded way and trying to gain some kind of strength to lay these burdens down and pass this test. Well, the emperor will pass the test eventually because he'll take war. And we show that change right here as well. Even if other people don't like the change, the emperor will make a change. He will exchange something and put those burdens down and pass this test, or there's just a major testing going on. We know that the test is being passed because the sun is here. We've got Jupiter. We've got two yes cards here. So what's mutual is the sun and Jupiter energy. The wheel is going one direction for some people and another direction for the other people. Not everybody's on the horse. Some people are following people that are on their horses. All right. There's truth here and there's apologies here. Whether there's parental apologies or love apologies, something is ended completely. The successful ending and an ending of a cycle here. Somebody's made a choice to the emperor energy itself, the divine masculine, has made a decision to end some kind of burdensome, oppressive suffering and pass a test. Point blank. The sun's out. Something's exposed. And like I said, the sun is in Scorpio and things are coming to the surface right here. This could be law on both of those energies there. And spiritual law, nonetheless, this is higher learning and education and protection at its finest on both of these rows. This couple is protected, or this family situation is protected, or some kind of truth always protect you and cut things away. There's a crown here in this top row, and the emperor also wears a crown here. But there's truth here, there's balancing here, there's management here, and there's a family also shown right underneath the emperor, and above him is a child. Also can represent, it could represent somebody also just humbling themselves, but there's some kind of artistic love situation going on here. And the sun's shining on it, and something's ended. We got right here in what's mutual is somebody letting go of something, flipping themselves around, looking at something from a totally different point of view and releasing, because this is the heavens. And then right underneath that, this is the mutual row. We also have releasing here. And the Six of Wands is also releasing something because it's winning the battle, because the Five of Wands that come before this is conflict and rivalry and battle and fighting, which is down here. But these three rows, what's mutual and what's on both of these rows for the winners, something has been won and something has been let down and something successfully has been completed here. Somebody's turned around here in what's mutual. We have somebody that's turned around, took these two cups, made a decision to end something, took the two cups. Beautiful. The outcome here is there's some kind of harvest here. There's 9 pentacles here. If I want to look at this row here, and there's fortune here. And so something's growing and expanding here between two people, between your work situation, co-workers, whatever this was for somebody today. There's an end of a cycle that has completely been let go. That's amazing energy coming out here. There's also warring and brainstorming and people being able to leave the mind. But there are still other people down here that is still kind of there's competition, or at least they think there's competition going on, but somebody's left, they've left the building, that something's been gone and released here, very much so. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles itself showing up here and right here between these two rows, and here as well. Well, there's somebody had a tower moment. There's 16 pentacles on this row right here. There's 18. If somebody, because 18 is the moon energy, somebody, if there's an apology and there's been a battle here, that's devil energy. If I want to take the 5 and the 10, that's 15. There's been some kind of addictions and stuff, and a third party got in the way on a situation, but something's ended here. Very victoriously ended. Somebody's sitting pretty, and right underneath this public recognition and ending the war and letting go, we've got the Nine of Pentacles showing up here, and somebody's very prudent and self-sufficient and disciplined and very abundant here, being able to leave the mind on this decision that was made, knowing that somebody's turned around and taken these two cups, seeing eye to eye here. We have the Hierophant here, and this, the Hierophant represents not only just society, but this is also those two cups, partnerships, negotiating things, mentors, teachers, religious figures, spiritual matters, institutions, hospital, government, I don't care. This is your health and vitality as well, and somebody was able to completely get success somewhere today. That's amazing. Amazing. Let me see okay. These two cards just popped out. Which we got another pentacle. This is the knight that we want, the slow and steady that wins the race in a situation that is serviceable and reliable and patient. It acts like it don't move, but it does move. This is being very, very thorough in what you have planted and watered, and you're being industrious with it, and it's very careful effects. That it deals with dedication and stuff like that, and that's come out here. And we've got it came out with the Four of Cups though, and we do know that there's still rivalry down here, but we also know that there's been a completion of the cycle here. Somebody's leaving the mind, somebody gained some kind of insight and let go of something and turn around and took those two cups because there was a decision made. Some kind of warring has happened here to release a burden and to complete something. Two people seeing eye to eye, however that happened, somebody turned around and apologized. Somebody quit fighting up here between these two people or these two groups or whatever, even though there's still people down here that's frustrated and disgusted. Some people didn't want to take that cup that was coming out of heaven. And anyway, somebody got up here and ended a war and got on that horse there and moved towards truth, and is still moving towards truth because the sun has brought something to the surface today. Amazing energy. And something is serviceable and reliable. And some people are disgusted with that. And isn't that a shame? But if some people are obviously still in pride in their situation here. Let me see what this is. This Five of Wands is, because actually those just fell out of the deck as I started to shuffle them. So what is this fighting going on about? And we got the best cards of the decks coming out here. Really, the Sun, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. And then the public recognition with the Emperor himself and being able to let go of things. Look at this diagonally. We're talking marriage stuff or partnership or work situations or something like that. There's been a judgment here with the Hierophant, which is actually a part of the Emperor's Empress that makes that up, right? And letting go of something, seeing something from a different point of view. And the Emperor sitting there in all his glory and leadership and power and taking charge and passion on something and being structured and bringing that balance here. It's also about balancing out a situation here. Law being involved, something that has been waited on and negotiated on and wanting to, harvest some kind of collected pentacle, whatever that pentacle is for you. The pentacle can represent anything from your children to anything that you can touch and taste and see, your health, anything like that, contracts, just having a fresh start, whatever that is, certificates, bank deeds, I don't care what it is. Something was collected today with this pentacle, was able to leave the mind and transition and leave stormy waters behind and lay that burden down and get some truth. That's amazing. It's showing itself over and over here. I do want to still see what this Five of Wands is, because nobody can fight against the Emperor. That's ridiculous. And there's something serviceable here, and the sun shining. You got 2 yes cards. That's amazing energy coming out here. And then you've got, actually got a yes card here, because this is Jupiter ruled, and Jupiter comes out itself here. Amazing. Look at that. And the sun comes out again, which is another yes. It was a decision that was made that got some people up in their head, and because they were competition or thought they were. But the Emperor only has one Empress. And that energy of being balanced. This is a divine couple here. That's amazing. And obviously somebody was not happy or something with that decision if they weren't picked or something like that. Because somebody was single, but now they ain't gonna be single for very long. And some people were completely whole and stood up whole by themselves and became or was or is and always has been, even by way of the spirit, because this is spiritual energy. Fire is very spiritual. It has been the Empress herself sitting right next to this Hierophant here. And that's just the way it is. That's absolutely just the way it is. Whatever that means for you. I love it. Somebody has finally turned around and gotten out of the cold. Let's see what, we know what the decision was. There's mutual feelings here. The decision was about love, partnerships, harmony, marriage, whatever that was. Whatever the reason why the battle even occurred here, because of some people putting themselves in competition. The Queen of Swords comes out. All right. So this energy, if we're talking Empress, it's part of the Empress herself. She's got all 4 queens. If it's another kind of queen that is just this energy alone, there's somebody who's just very complex. If they're in the negative, they're just, going to just cut and cut and cut. If it comes down here with these wands of feeling like there's competition. Now, if it is a part of the Empress, she's got her hand out. She's got a higher mind of a situation. She can be complex at times, but if you're going to run an empire, you got to be sitting on your throne and be loving but stern, right? That just popped out. I really wasn't looking at anything specific here, but our overall energy that first came out was the sun, and we got a yes, yes, and yes, because the sun appears right here in this energy. This is amazing because this is the axis of the wheel. It's Gemini and Sagittarius energy here. It's the axis here showing up here. So there's going to be some messages being sent here. If this has not happened yet, somebody's already made it up in their mind. They've been trying to gain the strength to lay these burdens down past this test, because truth is here. Showing it. And it's actually showed it twice. Like I said, I was just doing a Facebook video, and that sun came out, and it was clarified by that 2 of Cups there. So that's absolutely beautiful. Obviously, there was 3 different parties here involved, and 2 parties are on the same page, and another group of people are not, because they put themselves in a place of competition in a situation. But somebody's moving on. Somebody's letting go. Somebody's turning around because the wheel has turned. Somebody got to the end of the test. The Emperor has made a decision, or will be making a decision. The father figure of the universe, the higher arcana, is coming in to make a decision to lay these burdens down so that something can be let go here and be very, very profitable, because it is serviceable. Very much so. Very much so. All right, guys. This is the energy that's coming out, which is absolutely fantastic here. Sorry, I'm all tangled up here. Which is absolutely fantastic here. Sorry. So if this resonated with you, fantastic. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel and let us grow as a community. Also, again, if you would like a reading, please let me do a reading for you and help my business grow. I would sure appreciate it. Shalom.